What? Nigga, she took everything down.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the
My truth. This is her saying her truth, y'all. Let's see if she really start telling this shit.
things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did, and I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong, I fucked up, and I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong, and I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name, and I would like to clear up a lot of things.
She finna try to cook these niggas that's been cooking her. Bro, there is literally not anything she can really say for real, just because the fact is that, like, she already was like hinting towards she was messing with her cousin. You didn't hint it so many times. It's like, bro, you gave us the whole plan. Like, you just put it out on a pallet for on a platter for niggas to eat. You gave these niggas ammo. You talk about some it's normal and it's common for you to like your cousin, nigga. Where? You're talking to your cousin talking about some. I wish we weren't cousins. What are you talking about? You're fucked up.
First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because it's only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound.
See, okay, so she wasn't doing that. Who if you feel me, but like,
nigga with the yellow hair, bro.
You still,
hey, bro,
like, you still fucked up. Like, you still trolling. You ain't do the little, you feel me? You ain't go that far. You feel me? But like, you still did it, bro. And it's like she's saying all this, and she has no evidence whatsoever. You have no evidence, so we are just believing somebody who just lied their whole relationship is what we think. We can't believe that shit. We need evidence.
Any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to...
Oh no! Why is my shit right here?
Holy shit, that was my lane.
Oh my gosh. She's going down a route that I didn't think she was gonna go down. Cause he said it wasn't his idea. And in the video, he wasn't, off what I seen in the video, he wasn't looking too fond of that shit. But she's saying it was his idea. Now was he say, she say, I think this her line now. Cause there's no way, like, she was too giddy about that shit. She was like, yeah, I'm trying Arby's with my cousin for the first time. This, that, and the third. You too excited. My nigga's like, yeah, we're trying Arby's. But this, on the other hand, is real excited, energetic, trying to really make some shit shake. Like, come on, ho. You can't even play like you don't like this shit.
Dress is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention.
Hold on, man. Is this hoe reading a script? Why is she talking like this? She talking like she reading a script. What is wrong with her? Is she okay? Like, she dead ass is reading. She got to be reading a script. This is crazy. And I'm not gonna lie. It's always like the pretty weird girls that be so fucked up in the craziest ways. You'll be surprised what ways they be fucked up in. Dead ass.
Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our
Hey, she is dead ass trolling. I don't know how much of this is true, but she is literally playing the hand that niggas handed her. Like, she's dead ass playing the exact cards niggas assumed she was gonna play. And this is really, and the crazy part is how you know she's not that smart. The crazy part is if this shit is not true, she's playing the same card every girl will play. This is the same way every girl will go about this situation. Oh, I was abused. I was mentally fucked up. I was abused. I really needed help. This, that, and the third. My relationship was bad. It was toxic. Like, using all of this shit as an excuse, as an scapegoat. You can't do that shit. That's not, like, we know this script. Girls do this script every day. This is the script. This is their script. We know this script. You gotta go off you have to go off this script and get into a different bag with this line shit. You are dead ass going on a regular script that everybody goes on in situations like this.
Have the longest arms, though.
relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together.
And it's so crazy how girls do this shit. Y'all niggas, And it's like, y'all don't make it good. Y'all don't make it better for yourself. Look, y'all don't make it better for yourself. We're not gonna care what you say that you went through. For one, no evidence with no evidence, and for two, nigga, you are doing this as a defense mechanism. If you did this off the rip and be like, damn, if he say he called her, but he didn't post nothing about it, or he didn't get nothing on record, and it was like no extra shit, she could have did that. But the fact you're doing this shit after he already cooked you, it's like, what are you doing? You just putting up cardio. We're not gonna believe none of this shit. Like, we're not.
He even forced himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflict.
Man,
he would yell at me when I
so
cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem.
Bro,
there were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he would.
What in the fuck am I listening? I have to watch Playboy Max react to this shit. There's no way she's doing this.
No.
There's no way. There's no way that you have no evidence of anything. You haven't talked to anybody about this ever. Like, it just doesn't make sense. This shit is not real. This shit is not, like, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand how she's coming off. She already has all these bad allegations, and the first thing she did was, oh, let me just say a whole bunch of shit, put the title as My Truth, and have no evidence behind none of this shit. Except for the only evidence she had was the shit with the mental hospital or whatever. And still, again, nigga, I just seen a bunch of paperwork, nigga. Obviously, we know you went there. I mean, duh, nigga, we know that. She never said nothing about why or, like, how she went there. Like, she just said she went there, which we already knew.
The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Wait. Okay, hold on. She got evidence. She might be cooking. I might need to just shut up. I might need to just shut up because she might be cooking.
Hey.
Wait. South Texas. Oh shit. Hold on. That should say 2024, 4 a.m. Unless this whole I am the Koji, I think this is crazy. 2 days before my birthday. Wow. Let me shut my ass up and watch this shit. Because I'm trolling. My fault. All that shit I was saying about her line, I think she's telling the truth now. At least about this part, she's definitely telling the truth. Because there's no way she pre-planned this. She's not that smart. She don't seem like she's smart at all.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
do it right now. We break up. I'm dead ass. Done putting up with your bullshit and your stubbornness. Putting up with it. Man. Nah, I'm good. You got it? Wait, this is her texting him. You can repeatedly hurt me, but you get to claim you love me, right? You get to claim you try, right? I can forgive you as many times as humanly possible. Boy, damn, this quality low as shit. It's like low-key limited. Yeah, man, I passed out last night. Can I give me a brief overview of why you broke up with me? Or broke up with... Oh, wait, who is this? Because this is a nigga texting her. I could tell, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost the room because of his problems. He was never able to fix. I was putting in 100% of myself into the relationship to fix it while he put in 50%. So it didn't work despite everything. I loved him and believed him and gave him my trust. And all in hopes he will change, but he never will for me because soon after our talk next day, we have an argument where his stubbornness held him back from being mature. It's just proof he will never change, not for me at least, not while in a relationship. He needs to be alone to see that. So I stood up for myself and broke up with him 2 days ago when we argued again. And this was in 2024. So they broke up October 2024. And then this. Man, why all these text messages late night? Oh, well, nah, this ain't late. But
here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and I left. Here's proof of my...
This ain't even funny, bro. It's just like, this is hella. She putting the dates to the screenshots, nigga. I started shaking when I see your text. I still am good. You hope I rot in hell. I've been in hell for these past 11 days. I have been experiencing hell on earth. Good. I'm just so speechless right now. You should be. I was just thinking about you and ranting about you. Is you texting you right now, God's work? Nah, the devil. What? I'm so lost. What the fuck is going on? Oh, this is Kenneth, and then this is her texting him. What? Was this recent? Oh, these niggas texting about the situation that happened, I'm assuming. Allegedly.
His anger issues.
Right now I feel obviously tarnished and destroyed in life. I don't even feel like I deserve to talk to you right now because of what I put you through. I wish after my countless promises that I kept them, and when I said I would do better, I'm not going to talk about the effects of what I've been through because I'm not trying to manipulate you to feeling bad for me or possibly twist your mind. The fuck? But this is how I feel. I am someone with a great amount of pride and anger issues. In the heat of a disagreement, I hold on to the pride and I argue till I die. I'm not gonna lie, that arguing shit, like that going back and forth shit, it's low key. Like when niggas be running to really die for this shit, yeah, niggas being too deep. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I've been told by many people, just not you. I don't like being wrong, but I think for as many times As I said, I would calm that down. Yet never did. I'm so fucked up for that. I was looking at a picture of you maybe a few days ago with Brittany. The fuck is Brittany? Is that Snow Cone? No, it's not Snow Cone. We're just asking how I could make such a sweet girl cry. How could I do something so bad to such a loyal? Oh yeah. Oh, I said loyal. What the fuck? Lovable woman. These 11 days have been full of emotion, and I seen this video of a guy 1.5. Like, huh?
And admitting to the abuse that led to the
Who documented after he broke up? Like, I ain't
fallout of our relationship. I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings.
She's cooking this nigga. What? She's cooking this nigga. Oh my gosh. This nigga's an abusive ass boyfriend. Oh man, how do these niggas be doing? It's always a black nigga at that. Oh hell nah, man.
And he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link.
Mind you, this is the first year of their relationship. Why are you already fucking trolling like this?
In order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings.
George Bush, okay. Okay. Will you be my girlfriend again? Damn, nigga.
I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to a list of expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like I'm losing my fucking goat. And like, I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life or maybe therapy. Like, I think like a lot of stuff has been going on like in my life. Like, I need to stop pretending and not. I'm sorry, this is so like non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to pour everything out because I'm at a breaking point in my life right now. But it's not your problem at all. At all. But yeah, I need help in that sense. I need to listen and grow up and do better.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet in the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love, because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
Nigga, she just fucking 180 this motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. She was in the wrong about the cousin shit, but that nigga's in the wrong too. This shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And the craziest part about it is, this is what I be hating too. This is what I really be hating. People be so quick to run to the internet with shit like this. Brother, you make it seem like you just the most perfect nigga in the world. That's what we thought. Nigga, you and this motherfucker beating on girls? Let's go ahead and get this nigga Kenneth, man. Hey, man, we need to get this nigga Kenneth, because this shit is crazy. You and this bitch making hoes bleed? Oh, yeah. That's unforgivable. You're cooked, brother. We thought you were the victim. And the whole time, nigga, you're the imposter. Y'all niggas are both Kira.